is a typical East Sacramento street. Old homes and rentals and remodels under a canopy of trees. This is the new urbanism. It's what forward-thinking planners and leaders want. Family-friendly, pedestrian-friendly, a balance of old homes and up this block and around the corner, small businesses. It is, in a word, livable.
This is Mercy Hospital. Though it owns plenty of land elsewhere, it wants to build a regional center here. This would be Mercy's third major expansion into this residential neighborhood. To do this, it wants to tear down houses and apartments, rip out 139 established trees, bring 1,000 new car trips a day to the area. The construction project will be enormous. It will take 7 years. These are the homes Mercy wants to tear down. The prospect of 1,000 new car trips a day alarms residents. Traffic frightens parents especially. East Sacramentans united to defend their streets. They made signs asking Mercy to build elsewhere, asking Mercy for mercy. Traffic safety remains a profound concern.
I'm opposed to the expansion because I grew up in this neighborhood and I babysit for a lot of kids in this neighborhood, and they all walk home from Sutter Middle School. They all play around that area near the parks, and I just think that the expansion will cause a lot of congestion, traffic, pollution, and make it a really unhealthy place to live for all these kids. And I think that the city really has a responsibility to the neighbors and the community in this area and to protect everyone, especially the children that are growing up here. I don't know what else to say.
Did you go to Sutter Middle School yourself?
Yeah, I went to Sutter and I walked home, and that was 8 years ago, I guess, when I went there, and the traffic on J Street and 39th was already horrible at that time. So just to imagine what it would be like now, especially with the expansion, I just can't imagine. And I don't want my siblings walking home in that kind of traffic because I think it would just be really dangerous.
Do you have someone in your family going to school there?
Yeah, my sister goes to school. She's in 8th grade, and she walks home. And she says that the traffic is pretty bad, and my little brother will be going there next year, so I just hope that this can be averted because I don't want them in that environment at all.
This is the fence. On the other side is where the oval racetrack is going to be, where the cars are going to come in, drop their children off, go around the circle, and go out onto 39th Street.
So that's going to be a daily pickup and drop off of kids twice a day, every day, Monday through Friday?
Probably more than twice a day because Mercy has said that they are going to stagger the classes, so we will probably have several hours in the morning and several hours in the afternoon where there's going to be a steady stream of cars. Definitely the quality of life is going to change because when the cars are in this oval area, not everybody is going to be moving at one time, so some cars will be idling, so there will be emissions that will be coming out of the car, so there will be pollution. There also will be horn honking where the parents are trying to get the attention of their children and to hurry them along. There's no reason for Sacred Heart School to be built here. It can be built on the land that they already own. Why do they need to come across and destroy my neighborhood?
This is the Luther house. Mercy wanted to demolish it, but Mrs. Luther, 90, wouldn't sell. She loves her garden. The children in the school across the street call her the flower lady and ask her to get their balls when they go over the fence. Mrs. Luther always obliges. She's raised 12 children in this house. Now Mercy plans to cement her in on all sides with new construction. Construction dust and its particulate matter clogs lungs. 7 years of construction can literally sicken East Sacramentans, especially children, the frail, and the elderly.
Hi, I'm Ray Franklin, and as a concerned citizen regarding East Sacramento, I'd like to say I oppose the expansion of Mercy Hospital in this area, especially when they have other areas to choose from.
Can you tell us something about the signs? You say that you've had a lot of signs and they've been...
I have signs here on H Street for ESPT for the last year. I put them down at night and I picked them up at night and put them down in the morning because of the theft and destruction of the signs. At one time, I've had as many as 11 signs, a knife, cut them up, throw down in the street and in my yard. I have a constant problem replacing these signs. They're always being destroyed, so therefore I have to pick them up tonight there.
So all the signs that are up now, everyone has given permission.
Everybody has given me every sign you see, up and down Each Street. The property owner has given us permission to put those signs.
I'm new to this struggle, and I have to tell you, I'm very impressed with the ESPTF. This neighborhood organization is really terrific, and it's really a kind of a David and Goliath encounter that they're in with the neighbors versus this huge wealthy corporation. But it's inspiring to see these citizens educating themselves and trying to stand up against this wealthy, powerful bunch. Just for an example, Mercy can run these soft focus TV ads and put out these glossy brochures. The neighbors have to go to Kinko's to print out flyers, and then we have to hand deliver them. Mercy has these paid consultants, and we have yard sales. We use the yard sales to raise money for signs, and then the signs are stolen. My sign was stolen just yesterday. So I've always wondered what Carl Rove has been doing lately, and now I think I know. He's working for Catholic Healthcare West. Anyway, in my view, the deck is really stacked against the neighborhood. Mercy can afford the media and lobbying, and we can't. And Mercy can afford to move, and that's an irony that bothers me. Mercy can afford to go elsewhere. They have plenty of land, and they can build a community around a heart center in Elk Grove or in South Sacramento. They could do that. They can move. We can't. Our only hope is our elected representatives.
In this yard sale, neighbors made $500.
Money makes the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Money makes the world go around, of that we both are sure on being poor. Money, 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 money. When you haven't any coal in the stove, when you freeze in the winter and you burst in the wind at your face, when you haven't any shoes on your feet and your coat sting is paper and you look so